What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the biggest vulnerabilities that the Jeep Gladiator has, the taillights. Stay tuned. If you're a Jeep Gladiator owner who hits the trails, you know that these factory taillights are just begging to be smashed. One wrong turn, one stray rock, and bam, expensive damage. That's why upgrading to the Super E flush mount taillights is what we're going to do today. They sit snug against the body, offering you much better protection. And in this video, I'm going to take you through the entire unboxing, installation, and then I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. And if you haven't already and you like this kind of content, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button because it really helps the channel out. Super E is a company specializing in automotive light accessories, particularly for off-road vehicles such as Jeeps, trucks, and ATVs. They focus on designing and producing a wide range of LED lighting products, including headlights, taillights, light bars, and other auxiliary lighting solutions. Super E contacted me to showcase these flush mount taillights on the Jack Monkey Jeep Gladiator. A quick disclaimer, they did send me this product free of charge at no cost to me, which means they have no control over what I say or do with it. However, rest assured I am going to bring you the most open and honest feedback about this product because I want you to make the best decision for yourself. They also sent me a discount code, which is posted in the video link description down below. Now, follow me to the garage. We're going to unbox this, install it. I'll give you some feedback, and let's have our next adventure. All right, guys. So we're out in the garage. I've got the Jack Monkey pulled in, ready to go. Let's move over to the table and let's unbox this thing. All right, so I have opened this, but I haven't pulled anything out, so this is the first time. This is the box that it comes in. It's the shipping box. There is no interior box to it. What you get when you first see it is the instructions. We got a QR code. How about that? Some contact us information, a little bit about their a letter, a little bit about the product specifications. You have what it looks like once it's all said and done. And then on the back here, you have step-by-step instructions, which I will go through each one of these steps in detail so that there is no mistake when it comes to installing this. So let's set this to the side. You get one of the steps requires you to zip tie some of the old wiring up out of the way. I think that's pretty clever, so they give you 2 zip ties for that. And then let's go ahead and pull these out. And this is what you're left with. All right, so this is one side. Go ahead and leave this one in the foam for right now. But you see what you get. Everything's all wired up. Here's where the screws go in. There's 2 8mm bolts that hold this in place. So I would assume then this is the driver's side rear. It doesn't annotate that anywhere on here, but that's okay. So you've got your plug that plugs directly in. This is what you have to zip tie up out of the way, and then it just pushes in and you screw those 2 8mm bolts in. And that's why I've got my impact drill with an 8mm socket ready to go so that we can install that. So my first impression here is this is pretty good polymer plastic. The wiring seems like it's had some attention to detail and it's been soldered and I don't know, Gorilla glued inside of here. I don't know if you can tell, so that you don't have all this wiring just floating around here. Pretty sleek design. I like it. It seems like it's pretty good plastic. Here's the LED for your reverse lights and everything. And I'm pretty excited to get this installed. So let's go ahead and undo this one. Yep, that's what they look like. The screws are on the inside part of the tailgate. So this is how they're going to wrap on the back end. They're going to look like this. All right, let's get these things installed. Step 1, open the tailgate and unscrew the A and B screws on the side with an 8mm wrench. Step 2, pull out the original taillights in the opposite direction. Step 3, release the red clip and press the black clip to unplug the socket. Step 4, tie the resistance of the new lamp to the internal cable slot with included cable ties. Step 5, connect the plug of the new light to the original car and hide the excess wire. Step 6, put the positioning ball head of the new light into the C and D holes on the car. Step 7, use a tool to tighten the 2 screws on the taillight. Step 8, installation complete. Go test it. All right, guys, so we finally got this one on. Had a little bit of trouble. Let's see, 2 things. The 4th step, the one where it says tie the resistor, there is no place that looks like the place they describe on the instructions. So maybe I was just looking at it backwards, but I couldn't tell where it needed to go, so I actually just tied it to the strut. Seems like it works. I just tested it out. It works pretty well. The other thing that I'm not too pleased with, but maybe not necessarily their fault, is the red clip in step 3. When you go to on the new light, it actually broke off. So I actually had to finagle it. I got it back in, but it did break off. Let's go ahead and do the other side, and then we'll give our final test and review. There you have it. That was simple. That was easy. They actually had what I was looking at in the instructions to tie the resistor up to. I didn't break the clip, so that worked pretty well. Let's go ahead, pull the Jeep in a little bit, and then we'll get a couple shots of the signals, the brake lights and everything, and then I'll do my final thoughts. All right, let's go ahead and hit the brakes. We're gonna hit the right turn signal, the left turn signal, the 4 ways, and then I'll throw it in reverse. Let's check it. All right, guys, so hopefully that worked. I really couldn't tell, but yeah, so overall, let's talk about the unboxing. I liked how it was packaged. I liked how simple the instructions were. I liked how everything just seemed so neatly packaged and put together, even though they didn't have the interior box like something else that you would buy, like it just came in the shipping box, but I think that's fine. It's a smaller company. They're trying to make a name for themselves. As far as the installation goes, as always, when you're doing 2 of something, the first one, you got to work through some problems, and the second one typically goes a little easier. That was certainly the case here with breaking the red clip and then not having the place to tie that resistor up to. The second one, much faster. You saw from start to finish, just took a couple minutes. It's a couple bolts, 8mm bolts that come out. You pull it out, you undo the connector, and then you replace the connector, tie it up. You don't even have to tie it up, I don't think. And then the testing, it was, I mean, simple. Brake light, turn signal, hazards, reverse. Easy, but I think they look really good. They really give a nice profile to the actual Jeep. It doesn't stick out, right? That is very flush. You can see that. And I like the way they look. I like the design on them. You know, for the price, you can't really beat it. These retail for, I want to say, around 230 bucks on the website. If you go to other competitors, some more well-known brands, you may spend an upwards of $600–700 for a set of taillights like that. all in all, I think it's a pretty good product. So check it out. There's a link in the video description down below if you wanna check them out. You can go to superre.com. I think that's how you say it. And they've got all the things on their website that I was showing you earlier for purchase. All kinds of lighting accessories. So if you want to check them out, give them a shout. And it's Saturday. It's supposed to be nice this weekend. So get out and enjoy your weekend. And we'll see you next time on Jack Monkey Overland Adventure.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you